for today. To make the bacon potatoes, what we'll be needing is I've got my red potato here. You can use any one of your choice, okay? I've got my crayfish, just a little quantity. I've got my all-purpose seasoning. I've got my onions. I've got the spring onions. I've got my basil leaf for garnishing, the spring onions and the basil leaf for garnishing. I've got my cubes. I've got my garlic, ginger, the oregano pepper. I don't know what it's called. It's called Scotch bonnet. Okay, I've got my red bell pepper, and I've got my frozen spinach. You can use spinach, or you can use ugu as alternative. That's the fluted pumpkin. So here are the recipe which we need. Now come on then, let's get cooking. Of course we need the bacon of course. So here is the bacon, and we definitely will be using the famous Saladmaster bad boy. Okay, I've started by preheating the bad boy. Just preheat your bad boy, and I'm just gonna dunk this cooking bacon. You can get it from anywhere, but that's the cooking bacon which we'll be using to make the potato porridge. Bacon, that's it there. It's a bit scattered. I'm gonna set the temperature on not 230 this time around, so be mindful of that. Not on 230 this time around, but just on 150. Okay, just 150. There we go, for just about 10 minutes. Right, so I'm just gonna start dunking just like that. So that's it there. Look at that, it's a bit scattered, so just lay them the way you want to, just like that. There we go. If you want to add some seasoning to your bacon, you can as well add it at this point. So I've just added my all-purpose seasoning, okay, and I've put the temperature up to 190. You can do your temperature between 160 to 190 depending on the size of your bacon. Okay, that's it there, and I'm just going to put the lid on. Set the temperature, remember, for the time this time around. That's the temperature 190, and then the time for just about 10 minutes. Okay, there we go. Right, so I'm going to start with properly giving this proper wash. Remember, in Saladmaster we don't peel, so just wash it properly with your special sponge, and then I'm going to cut it into various smaller sizes, smaller piece, but just wash it properly. No need to peel, because the major vitamins and mineral for anything that grows under the soil lies slightly on the skin. So just wash it as much as you can, take off any dirt, but just don't peel it. I'm going to wash it and cut it, and then I'm going to put it in there. Okay, so here it's bacon. Look at that, all nicely cooked in 10 minutes. Like I said, if you don't want it, I made mine a bit moist. If you wanted yours to be a bit more drier, then you set the temperature to between 200 and 230, but I've done mine between 150 to about 180. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do now is to blend my red bell pepper, the Scotch bonnet, the ginger, the crayfish, and the onions in my blender, and then I'm gonna pour it in there. And also turmeric for color and also its nutritional benefit. If you want the color of the palm oil, then you might need to use the turmeric as well. Okay, right, so in there it is there, the red bell pepper, crayfish, ginger, garlic, the Scotch bonnet as well, my onions, and also my turmeric. Okay, now I'm just gonna add a little water for the blending. Remember, the potato which we're cooking today, that's that one, it's a bit if you add so much water, it's gonna go a bit soggy, and I'm sure you wouldn't want it to be soggy. Okay, so I've added just like 1 cup of water to blend. Right, this is all blended now, and I'm just gonna dunk it in my already cooked bacon. So remember, like I said, you don't need to put lots of water, otherwise you might have quite a lot of you might have a soggy potato porridge. Yeah, so that's it there, just pour it in there. And I've set the temperature now for this to warm up before I add my potato. I've set the temperature on 230. Okay, so once you've poured that in, add your cubes. I've got my cubes in there. Add your cubes and add the all-purpose seasoning. I've just got a little piece in there, just a very little piece. That's my all-purpose. You can use any one of your choice as well. About half teaspoon of your all-purpose seasoning. These are the vegetables we'll add afterwards. These two are for garnishing, like I said earlier on, the onion, the spring onions, and the basil leaf. But this one I'll put when the potato is cooked. So at this point, then you can stir them up and add your potato. Also, I've added my mixed herb, and I've also added my dry onions. I love the flavor it gives. So the crispy onions, you can use any one of your choice, but I love the flavor it gives. So now you can stir them all up and put the lid on for just about 2 minutes before you can add the potatoes. Afterwards, now you can add your potatoes. Okay, just add your potatoes slowly and set the temperature now. So now to warm up the water, I did put it to 230, but now I'm going to take it off from 230. Meanwhile, put the lid on, fully closed, and then set your temperature. This time around, it's going to be about 5 more minutes to go. Then we can put our spinach, and afterwards put in the basil leaf and the onion spring. Okay, so while this is cooking, we can now wash the onion spring and cut them, as well as the basil leaf. Properly wash them and cut them and get them ready to go in for garnishing. But this spinach is going to go in first. It's frozen one, you can use the fresh one, and then this one will come in after. So here's the spring onions all nicely cut. And here is the basil leaf. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to cook, you can see it's beginning to click, but it knows what it's going to do. I've done the basil leaf and I've done my onions, so I'm just going to put them two together, and then I will wait for the final stage where I need to use them for garnishing. After putting the onions and basil leaf all ready, I'm waiting to get in. There we go. Right, so I'm just gonna put it aside. I'm now waiting for the final. So now it's about 3 minutes to go. I'm just gonna pop in those spinach now. Wow, look at that, amazing, look at that. So that's the spinach in there, and I'm just gonna put the lid on for the last 1 minute. So when I stir it up after the last 1-2 minutes, then I'm gonna use this to garnish it, and our potato porridge is all ready.
Wellness through healthy food preparation prevents us from getting sick. Saladmaster cookware is a healthy cookware. It is made of 316 titanium stainless steel, pure, clean, non-toxic cookware, and it has a limited lifetime warranty.
So the last 1 minute is gone now. Let's have a look. Wow, voila, look at that. So now you can stir them all up. Remember, we've cooked the potato porridge today with no single oil. Look at that. Oh, looking nice and yummy. Stir them all up, and then you can garnish with your basil leaf and your onions, just like that. You don't really need to allow this one. Then you can serve. You don't want your veggies to get overcooked. Look at that. Oh, looking nice. Healthy and spinach porridge. Look at that. Bacon. Look at that. Oh, looking nice. Not soggy at all. You know, it's not soggy at all. Look at that. Oh, nice. Go and enjoy with us. Yummy. Delicious.